Good evening, good evening. This is Jarmel with Swagger Magazine, here with episode 11 of the Fitness Talk with Coach Beverly, the Fitness Diva. We're going to be talking about portion control again, since we had a bunch of questions about that our last episode, and we know we have the holidays and things coming up, so we're going to touch on that again. Just want to let you guys know we are doing pre-orders for our unapologetic issue featuring Priscilla Shear. I'm sorry, I messed the last name up. I'm sorry, Queen. But that's coming out later, early next month. We're going to have those. We're setting pre-orders until the end of the month, and the order will be going in the end of the month. So we'll have them available the first of next month. We do have two travel books we're doing. So if you want to include your business in the travel book, in one of them for $30, for both of them for $50, and we do have our Buy Black Friday guide for $49.99. It'll be a free download on our website to our viewers and subscribers. So if you want to include your business in that, it's $49.99, and you can get more information by emailing advertise@swagger.net, or you can just inbox us, and we can definitely take care of that for you. So I'm going to wait for Miss Beverly to come on so we can get this episode started. Make sure you guys check out our website, swagger.net. We have a couple of new features on there. We have our Miss Jen Marie. She was in LA last weekend, and she was at the Gladys Knight birthday party, and we have that on our website now. We have a couple different new features on there, so you can definitely check out our website. If you guys want to be a contributing writer or anything like that, you can email us, and we can definitely give you more info on that. And like I said, any event you have upcoming, anything you want to promote, we can definitely take care of that for you. Like I said, just inbox us or email us at the advertise@swagger.net if you're a blogger, writer, whatever the case may be. We're always looking to add quality members to the team. So if you're ready to join us, you can definitely hit us, and we'll definitely try to get you the right information and see if you're a good fit. Just waiting for Miss Beverly. I know she probably in a room somewhere getting ready. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I know I am. I'm in Houston, so I'm enjoying this weather. It's kind of cool now, which is good. So I'm definitely enjoying that. If you're in here, Miss Beverly, I don't see you. So whenever you come on, just hit the button so I can bring you on, Miss Beverly. And once you guys come on, you can say hello or hit the like button, and so we can know you're here. I can give you a little shout out if you're on. I have my Heal the City shirt on by Miss Lorinda. So Miss Lorinda, if you see this, I still do wear your Heal the City shirt. And if anybody want to send me some shirts, hey Miss Barry, okay, I'm about to bring you on. Anybody want to send us some shirts that we wear? I would wear them on my show on Sunday. I see y'all. I'm about to bring you on. I wear it on my show on Sundays, and Francesca and Miss Arnya can wear their women on their podcast. They can wear them on their show on Tuesday. So if anybody have any product they want us to show on the podcast or on my live show, definitely get with us, so we can definitely get that going. I'm about to bring Miss Beverly on now. I hear you, but there you go.
Hey,
How
hey,
you?
how are you?
I'm all right. I didn't see you for about 5 seconds.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. All right. How you doing? You doing all right?
I'm doing pretty good. And they beat Alabama State, so all is right in the world.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't look at nothing.
That's
I just saw something from the halftime show. Somebody said cupcake or something. That's all I saw.
mm-hmm.
Uh, one of the bands. Was that y'all? The Magic City, huh? That was it.
That's the Magic City Classic.
Yeah.
A little
Somebody.
girl in
Yeah.
Birmingham, and her nickname was Cupcake, and she was killed last week.
Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. That was that. Because I seen that and somebody said that. I seen that on Facebook. Yeah. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it's episode 11, and we're going to revisit the portion control
Mm-hmm.
aspect of the diet. So,
Yes.
we had a lot of questions last week. So hopefully, the ones who had those questions can come back on here. And like I said, we're going to revisit this, and you're going to give
Mm-hmm.
us some much needed information for the upcoming, not just the holidays, but just in general.
Just in
So let's
general.
go
Oh,
ahead and yeah. So let's go ahead with this portion control and let us know what exactly that is and how do we put that into our normal diet.
well, one thing you can I found these at Walmart, and they are color coded measuring cups. And not only are they color coded, but they tell you the ounces. So if you're eating a snack and it says what 2 ounces equals 100 calories, it tells you exactly how big ounces is. And 2 ounces is actually a quarter cup. So it gives you an idea of actually what 8 ounces looks like, what 4 ounces looks like, and then you really start honing in on what a portion looks like. It kind of gives you a guideline to understand how much we're eating, especially when you go out to eat now. The portions are so large, where you're basically now getting enough for two people.
And those are found
Oh,
at Walmart or anywhere else.
I found these at Walmart for $3. Um, for example, when we talk about a cup of food, this is a cup, 8 ounces. And a lot of times, you see some place that says like a can of Coke, 8 ounces is 140 calories. This is what they're talking about, a cup. But if you get any of sweet tea from McDonald's, that's 400 calories. This is what you're supposed to have, 8 ounces.
Mm.
Why are you laughing?
Okay, so that means everybody y'all got to get you got to get you a smaller spoon when we are doing stuff, cause those big spoons that we use that ain't go cut it, that ain't gonna work.
So, and just understanding that also your liquid calories count towards your intake too. So we have to be pick and choose what we're going to do during the day. So if you drink a Mountain Dew that has 300 calories, and as a man you're supposed to have 2,200, then now you have to figure out what you're supposed to do the rest of the day. Oh, am I having a bad connection? Am I in a bad spot?
Yeah, cause I can't see you now.
Okay,
You just
let me.
popped in. I can't.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can
You're
move
good
you to
now.
another location. Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
okay,
I hear you. Everything is good now.
okay. So what I'm trying to get you to do is not take all this stuff to your family's house for the holidays and get beat up, because these are necessary for you to understand that, like we said last week, when you have the stick of butter and it has the line, that's not how much we're actually supposed to cut off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not how much butter we're supposed to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And speaking of that, here, my wife just put some butter in the corn, And I was thinking about the last week's show when she was cutting the two. You know, she did two cuts. She didn't do one cut. She did two
Hmm.
cuts, and I was like,
Hmm.
"Oh God!" I said,
Hmm. Ain't got about that much
I
butter
just,
in the, yeah, about that much. But
yeah,
those aren't
yeah,
challenges for us. It's just supposed to be the measuring. So actually, when you're cooking, that's the quarter, half, three quarters. It's not for us to measure, because growing up, I would take that good piece of butter about that much and put in my rice or mashed potatoes. So you see all the butter running to the side. That's not
yeah.
for us. So what I'm going to talk about today is a handy method, using your hand as a guideline. So when you're out with your family or you're on travel and you don't have your measuring stuff, what you can do to measure your food. So your fingertip. This is actually how much butter we're supposed to have.
And that's in everything, or just per day, or what?
This is a teaspoon. When they say a serving of butter, this is a
Oh,
teaspoon. Yeah,
when they say
yes.
I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that meant on the back of that thing when they said teaspoon. Gotcha. Okay.
This is what a teaspoon looks like. Your fingertip is a teaspoon. You ever been to an event and they get the little pat of butter, the little bitty square? That's how much you're
Yeah.
supposed to have, a fingertip of butter. Now your thumb,
Gotcha.
and it's gonna vary from person to person. Your thumb is how much peanut butter you're supposed to have, not the not the ladle,
Okay.
but this is how much.
I don't eat no peanut butter, but okay. But we good. For you guys, Francesca said she thought that was what the lines are for, a comment. Well, yeah,
Mm-mm,
Francesca, we've been
mm-mm,
doing it all
mm-mm.
wrong. We've been all wrong.
We have all been wrong.
Yeah.
Um, your fist is how much rice or veggies you're supposed to have. Now, if you go home for the holiday and get the big spoon, one is the equivalent to this. One glop
Yeah.
of black eyed peas is it. I measured it the other day when I had dinner. Two
Yeah.
glops is half a cup.
Yeah.
So your fist is how much
And
rice.
yeah. And I'm gonna say I'm sorry, but just we say all this and it's joking and we're trying to
Mm-hmm.
make fun of it and make light of it. But at the end of the day, guys, if we really want this thing to work,
You have
like we
to.
got to make a sacrifice. Like because at the end of the day, look, because we don't need all that food. It's
Mm-hmm.
like we don't need it. And like I said,
Mm-hmm.
we wonder why like certain things happen. Like these are the tips and
Mm-hmm.
just the things you have to put into your you have
Mm-hmm.
to get this. We have to do it. So like I said, Miss Beverly is giving us the tools. She's telling us what to do, and it's all on us to do it. And then, like I say, we know we're not perfect, but we have to make some kind of sacrifice when we're doing these things. So, like I say, it starts
Mm-hmm.
with knowing what to do, and we're giving you the tips to know what to do and how to do it. But you have to do it yourself. So go ahead. I'm sorry, Miss Beverly.
Because for the most part, I'm trying to keep it lighthearted because I don't want it to come off. I'm gonna have to relocate. That I don't want it to come off as being combative, and that I'm trying to tell you what to do. And in our household, because we were all taught if you don't eat your food, there are starving kids someplace. So you load your plate down, and you were forced to eat more than you could handle. Or we get the holidays, and we're just taught to just eat and eat and eat and then end up sick, because there's so many things generationally that run in our households that we can control by taking control of our eating habits and the choices that we make. And they say 80% of it starts in the kitchen. And understanding that you can still be satisfied, you can still have a great meal, and you don't have to be, your whole plate don't have to be covered with food. You can still
Yeah.
enjoy your meal and have a colorful, fulfilling meal without getting sick or having what we call the itis after you finish eating.
Yeah, because that's not a good thing. The itis
Mm-mm.
is not a good thing.
Mm-mm.
Like, yeah, like, so that's something we got to get out of. Oh man, I got the itis and
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. No, you're not good, because if you get
Mm-hmm.
to a point where you can't do anything but sleep after you ate a big meal like that, that's not good, because you still
Mm-hmm.
got to go function the rest of the day.
And that's not healthy on your body. And that's one of the, I looked it up, the benefits of portion control, that it controls your blood sugar. It improves your digestion because you don't have all that food sitting in your stomach all day. It increases your chance for weight control because when you start managing what you eat, your body's like, oh, it's time to eat. I'm burning calories. Let's do this. So there are benefits to this. We're not supposed to eat to the point where we're bogged down and we just feel miserable. And again, these are things that I had to retrain my brain. That, yeah, we laugh about the butter, but I did that.
Yeah,
I laugh about the glops because, like I said, when in doubt, one glop. You don't have to get it all on the first try. It is not a
yeah,
competition of how much you can eat. It's
yeah.
about what my body needs to be satisfied and full. Not to be full as a tick, but to be satisfied.
That's fine.
And
Yeah,
that's what we
because yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, because we're trying to nourish our body. We're not trying to
mm-hmm,
just, just, our body needs foods to, to function. It goes. Our brain needs function food.
mm-hmm,
Everything, our bones, eyes, everything.
mm-hmm,
Like, it's not just to enjoy a big bowl of whatever. Like, we need certain foods in our body to
mm-hmm.
function, and just the longevity of, of our body itself.
And you add to it that not just eating, but you need to add a better selection in your diet, because if all you're eating are processed foods and quick on the go foods, they have little nutritional value. And so you're just loading your body down with junk, and you're still not getting what you need. So case in point, if you go to a fast food restaurant for lunch and you get something and you're hungry by 2 o'clock, it's because there was no nutrition in it.
Nothing there. Yeah. Well, they say
There was
you call it the empty calories. Yeah.
They're all empty. So then you've eaten 800 calories for lunch, then you get a snack. So it is easy to burn through 2,000 calories and you hadn't even went home yet, because you're trying to fill that need, because your body at some point will start screaming, I need a vegetable. I
Yeah.
need some fruits. I need something to keep me going.
Yeah. Do you have I know there is, but is there a portion size on how much fruit we should have? Just say on a daily
Um,
basis.
it says here, if you are when in doubt, a fruit size is a fist. And this is basically the size of an apple.
Yeah.
And so mainly it says, and this is a cup. So if you like grapes, a cup of grapes looks like this. Cherries. You can still have your fruit, but understand what a serving looks like. It's not when you go to Walmart, get the big bag of grapes. It's not half the bag.
Yeah. Because I know we just started back with our watermelon. And I know my daughter, she loves to eat watermelon, and the little round container.
Mm-hmm.
She'll eat not all of them, but like I said, but then they're gone the next day. So
Mm-hmm.
I said, baby, we just gotta. I'm not gonna be buying 10 boxes of those. We just gotta learn how to eat 3 or 4 today,
Mm-hmm.
eat some more tomorrow. Just
Mm-hmm.
learning how to just portion it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, because 1 or 2 is fill you right up if you just
Mm-hmm.
just understand it.
And give yourself time to let your body process it. Because I'll
Yeah,
tell anyone, if you finish eating and you're just like, wait, am I still hungry? Give yourself about 20 or 30 minutes to let your food settle, and then kind of determine, okay, am I still hungry? Because chances are you're not. You're
yeah,
just caught up in the moment, or you're watching TV, because now a lot of us, we play on our phones while we're eating. So
yeah.
we're not really paying attention to how much you digest. Do I have salad tips for salad dressing? It's like your fingertip, actually. It is not a lot. Your food, thank you for that, Francesca. Your salads are not supposed to be dry in salad dressing. And I think it's supposed to be maybe a tablespoon. if that much. It's really not supposed to be where you can't see that you're eating vegetables. You know, if you have so much salad dressing on your food where you can't tell that you're eating a salad, then something's that's problematic. It's supposed to be able to enhance the
Yeah,
salad, but you're still supposed to be able to taste the salad and the stuff that's in it.
yeah, yeah. You can't put half the bottle of whatever kind of dressing in there. It's just that's like that's just to make it soupy and all this kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And like no, like we really got to get out of that. Like it's really like
Mm-hmm.
I say a drizzle, and that's
Mm-hmm.
we really got to we really got to get into doing stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that.
And some of it what really turned me off against salad dressing is I was out one day and I saw this lady put so much French dressing on her salad that I was disgusted by it because there was so much where it looked
Yeah,
like a big orange ball sitting on her plate. And it was one of the few times
yeah,
I've been out where I've just been physically nauseous by somebody's meal because I'm like, just drink the dressing and call it a day
yeah.
because you're not eating
Why
any
even
salad.
eat anything else? Yeah, the salad is pretty much gone then. Yeah,
The salads are wrap because you were just eating a bunch of dressing because we can get addicted to the stuff that's in it, the sugars and the salts, which is why we have a hard time switching over to a more clean to a cleaner diet because we do get hooked to the preservatives and all the stuff that's in processed food. And then when you switch over to a cleaner diet, all that's missing. So you're actually now tasting that vegetable. And if you're not
yeah,
used to that, it feels really awkward because now you're
yeah,
tasting the food in its true form.
yeah. And it's the real food. You know what I mean? So like I said, once we get back to
Mm-hmm.
eating the in its proper state and things like that, we're it's a turnoff at first, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's what our
Mm-hmm.
body needs. So yes, we have to
Mm-hmm.
do what our body needs. Like I said, unless like I said, you want to keep doing what you're doing and getting the same results you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, but that you can't blame anyone but yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And we just trying to we have to get out of that and just start doing better by ourselves. We have to.
Every day at one point, I would have headaches every day after lunch. And that's when I realized I was eating those frozen meals and I didn't realize how much sodium was in a frozen meal. And once I started eating those frozen, stopped eating them every day, the headaches went away
Yeah.
because my body was telling me I can't process this much sodium in one sitting.
Yeah, because I used to, years ago, I used to go get those Campbell soups. I
Mm-hmm.
used to get the gumbo kind and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And then I had it for like a week. And then I start, people say, man, it got a lot of sodium in it. There. I was like, and I looked on the back of it. Of course, it's 30%. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's so much sodium. And then that's why they always have the so-called less sodium
Mm-hmm.
ones and all that. So they always try to get you with another alternative, but that's still too much in
Mm-hmm.
itself because it's not much in there
Mm-hmm.
from what you're getting. So it's just like I said, at the end of the day, we have to start cooking our own meals
We
and get, like
do.
I said, we have to.
We really do. And I think Francesca gave me the topic for next week sodium because
Sodium. Yeah.
sodium is actually, it doesn't sound like a lot, 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. And
Yeah.
you look at if you eat a frozen meal that has 1,500 for
Yeah.
lunch, and then you add the rest of the day, it does not take long for you to
Okay.
hit your range.
Just for right now, sodium leads to what? Headaches.
Headaches.
That's where you get the gout in your foot,
Mm-hmm.
swollen ankles, swollen
Mm-hmm.
knees, just you're sweating a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
sodium. Like I said, that's the topic for next week of because that's a
Mm-hmm.
high blood pressure. That's
It is
that's your
because
stroke.
what you do when you're thirsty, you go and get some sweet tea or a soft drink. And so now you're adding more sodium
You're
and no
adding to that.
water.
Yeah.
And now you're bloated. You have, like you say, inflammation, and now you're dehydrated. So then you put
Yeah.
yourself in this whole vicious cycle. That is my sincere goal to slowly for us to
You froze up on me. She go come back, y'all. Let's give her a second. That was that sodium talk. I can hear you a little bit, Miss Beverly. She might have to get up for a second and then come back. But yeah, guys, that sodium, like I said, that's something I've been through when I was, like I said, but it was um this I used to eat those it's like Campbell's or Progresso, a progressive something like that. But it was those with like I said, it'll be some like chicken and gumbo. And it'll be like the Campbell soup, and like I said, I would I would bring those for lunch, and I would eat them. And then a guy started telling me, I was like, let's look at the sodium, man, because there's a lot of sodium in there. And I was like, wow, it was just a lot, and I thought I was doing good by just eating a little bit of it, but like I said, just that sodium, and like I said, that sodium leads to so much, and like I said, guys, like I said, from the high blood pressure to just like I said, all because my dad he has gout, and he gets from time to time, but he changed his diet, so it kind of is under control now. But it's just a lot of things to do with our diet, and that like I said, that gout. I mean, this gout. It's all different things that's how the high sodium diet leads to, and like I said, when you're not drinking enough water, when we're going straight to the cold drinks and things, it just it just affects us. Anybody with a lot of headaches, like I said, things like that has to do a lot to do with sodium. Like I said, we have a lot of sodium in our diet. Like I said, the salt when we're cooking food, when we're adding salt to everything, it's just like I said, anything like I said to say white salt and the sugar and things like that. We just really have to get that out of our diets. I think Coach Beverly might be gone for today. I seen her pop back in, but like I said, I'm not sure. We might have to end this one, but but you guys, please, you can go to Miss Beverly's website. Putting it in the comments. Let's see, Beverly K. Johnson. Like I said, you can definitely check her out. Actually, you can inbox her for any other questions that you may have. Like I said, we'll be back next week. We're going to finish up this portion control, and we're going to talk about sodium and how we can get that cut back and also get that control in our diet. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Please check out our podcast on Tuesday with Francesca and Miss Arnya. Make sure if you guys have any questions regarding advertising, advertise at swagger.net, or you can inbox us. Any events you have upcoming, let us know about. We would love to be involved. And like I said, if you're looking in kind of marketing for your business, we are definitely here for you. Thank you guys for tuning in this Sunday. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your week. God bless you and have a good one.